Hey, what's up? I'm Poketechers, a graduate here at Kanto University, and wait a minute. Welcome to a very special segment of Pokemon World News. Today, I'm going to be covering the latest news from Nintendo and the Pokemon Company that were announced throughout the week. If you weren't aware of that, this whole week we've had some amazing content that has been released for the upcoming games Pokemon X and Y, so let's begin! So I'm going to cover the first event that happened this week, which was the Nintendo Direct at E3 on Tuesday. This event unveiled a lot of information, so let's begin with the first one, which is the actual date has been confirmed in which Pokemon X and Y will be revealed. That is October 12th, 2013. So the first big news was fairy types. That's right. There's a new type that's going to be implemented into the game called a fairy type. It is going to be super effective against dragons. That is the main reason why they implemented it, so it will kind of counterbalance dragons because they are very overpowered. Sylveon, the new evolution that we're getting in this generation, is going to be a pure fairy type. Other past Pokemon will also get the fairy type added onto their current type, thus making them dual types. Gardevoir, Jigglypuff, and Marill are the three that have been announced thus far that will be getting this fairy type added to it. Also, two fairy type moves have been revealed. One is Moonblast, which is a move that Sylveon can learn, which basically draws out the power of the moon in order to damage your opponents. It also has a chance to lower your opponent's attack stat. And the other one is Fairy Wind, which is basically a damaging move that Gardevoir can learn. They also unveiled two new Pokemon. The first one is this guy, Vivillon, which is basically a bug flying type Pokemon that can learn Struggle Bug. It is said that the patterns on his wings hold some kind of secret, and it's basically just a Butterfree of this game. The second one is Noivern, which is like this disgusting, vile-looking creature with speakers on his head. It is a flying dragon type, and basically it's going to attack by using ultrasonic waves emitted from its thingies. Is that a Zubat, like, on steroids? A new feature called Pokemon Ami has also been introduced, which basically allows you to interact with your Pokemon. You can use the bottom screen of the 3DS to interact with your Pokemon, and it's much like Nintendogs in my opinion. It will heighten the friendship of your Pokemon. You can do things such as pet it, some weird face tracking stuff, and even give them treats. Now the second event that happened this week is the Pokemon Roundtable, which is basically like a little get-together of game developers that happened behind closed doors. However, it was live tweeted by some of the journalists that attended it. It contained the following material. The first thing that was shown there is that when players first turn on their copy of X and Y, they're going to be greeted by a screen with 7 options, and those options will contain languages. So instead of having language-exclusive versions, it is all just going to be one game with 7 different languages, and it's going to be released worldwide. I think that's pretty unique. There was also 3 new Pokemon that were revealed there. The first one is this guy, Skrelp here, which is a poison water type. There's not much poison water types except those Tentacruels and Quillfish, so he's pretty unique. There was also this little guy, Scrauncher, which is a water type, and I don't know, it's like a Krabby, I guess. Then there's this guy, Talonflame, which is a fire flying type. He evolves from Fletchling, which we had previously, well, a lot of people have previously thought that Fletchling was going to be like the Pidgey of the game, like the garbage normal type flying Pokemon that is like Route 1. Well, it turns out this guy is not that, or Fletchling is not that. He is a fire flying, which is, I think, he looks pretty cool to me. They also revealed a new feature which will use the bottom screen of the 3DS. It is called the PSS, short for Player Search System. That's pretty original, isn't it? Anyway, it'll allow you to search locally or globally for other Pokemon X and Y players, and you can trade and battle with them. It will recognize anybody playing X and Y and will add them to your acquaintances list if you interact with them. Later, you can choose to add them to your friends list, which will have a limit of 100. It will be integrated with your 3DS friends list, and anybody that's already on there will be automatically added to the PSS. They also introduced 2 new types of battles. The first one is the Horde Battle, not that kind. It is a very unfair battle, which will allow you to play 1 versus up to 5. And you guys can see here, there's like, I don't know, some Houndours and some Tauroses and a random Miltank. Seriously. The second battle is the Sky Battles, which only Pokemon who are of the flying type or have the ability levitate or something like that will be able to participate in. I think that's pretty unique, and actually that was one of my top hopes for this. As of now, there is no DLC, but they are seriously thinking about it, and also backwards compatibility, well, they're currently working on that. Different areas will provide different means of transportation such as rollerblading, riding Pokemon, and even rail grinding. Is this Sonic? Seriously. Riding certain Pokemon will help traverse through various terrains. For example, if you ride a Rhyhorn, he might be able to help you cross like a very rocky terrain area. And now you can even select music before a battle starts! Yay! And the third and final event that happened this week, it actually just happened yesterday on Wednesday, is that the Korokoro that was supposed to be released on the 15th leaked. It leaked 4 new Pokemon and various NPCs. The first Pokemon that was leaked is this little guy. His name is Shishinko. Meet him. Say hi. He is a normal fire type, and he's a freaking lion. For God's sake. Look at him. Man, this guy's awesome. I'm definitely getting me one of these. The second Pokemon that leaked is Furabebe. Yes, that's right. It's a pure fairy type, another one of those, and it is the smallest and lightest Pokemon known to man. Yep. It also attaches itself to flowers, thus the flower that it's holding onto, and I really don't care about it. And the last 2 Pokemon that leaked is these 2. It's Kofurai and Kofukimushi. I hope I said that right. They're both pre-evolved forms of Vivillon, the Pokemon I mentioned earlier, and they're both going to be bug types, and one of them is going to be named Spupa in English. We don't know which one, but who cares? So the first NPC that leaked is Viola. She's going to be the first gym leader of the Kalos region, specializing in bug type Pokemon. So for those of you that are going to go with Fennekin, first gym, you got it in the bag. Her gym is going to feature a giant spiderweb that we saw in the very first trailer that came out, and her gym is going to be in Hakudan City. The second NPC is Pansy. She is going to be making a special appearance in the anime on July 18th. She's going to appear with a Helioptile and a Go-Goat, and she is Viola's older sister. Some more information that leaked is that the first town is going to be named Asami Town. It's going to be like your hometown. It's going to be similar to Gen 3, where the opposite gender of the character that you picked is going to live right next door to you. It is also known that the male character of the game's name is going to be Callum. That's right. Oh, Hoodlum Scrafty. And the female character is going to be named Serena. And for some freaking reason, there's going to be a Rhyhorn that's going to live like in your front garden. I just don't know. The last 3 NPCs that leaked is Tiruno, Toroba, and Sana. God, I hope I said that right. They're going to be friends of the player, which is going to be you, and they are going to live in Asami Town. And the last thing that leaked is that dialogue boxes are going to be color-coded to kind of clarify who is speaking. So those are all the great news that we got throughout the week in regards to Pokemon X and Y. Now before I leave, I have a quick question for all of you guys who view our content. Now I care a lot about you guys. I really, really do. And it is my best interest to bring to you guys what you guys want to view. So, seeing as Pokemon Origins is kind of discontinued at the moment because the person, unfortunately, who used to make them is no longer with us. And being the perfectionist that I am, I kind of look at it, it's such a great project, and it really pains me to have to leave you guys at such a huge cliffhanger. So I'm thinking, what would you guys think about if we continued Pokemon Origins with a different host, a different commentator? You know, it really does pain me to leave such a great project just kind of halfway through it and leaving you guys at such a huge cliffhanger. So if you guys would like us to continue Pokemon Origins with maybe a new commentator, leave a comment down below, let me know, and I will talk to somebody about it. Also, I had another idea the other day. Why not take this Pokemon Origins concept and build on it? I honestly think it's a very awesome concept that has much room for improvement. If you guys would like us to bring to you a whole new series in regards to Pokemon Origins, basically Pokemon Origins on steroids, we can always add more stuff to it, make it more engaging, more interesting, more professional. If you guys would like a whole new series in regards to Pokemon Origins, leave a comment down below, and we will gladly start a new series for you guys. So keep in mind, if you want Pokemon Origins with a new commentator, comment below. If you want a whole new series revolving around Pokemon Origins, comment below. If you don't want anything, then just don't want anything. Keep in mind, I do read all these comments because they are very dear to me. And again, we will bring to you guys what you guys want to see. So if it is the popular demand, we will do it. So if you're not subscribed to Kanto University, make sure to subscribe because we are freaking awesome. Also, make sure to like this video if you like the video. And I'll see you guys next time.